welcome to the Women's Inspire Network show, where we talk about the humans behind the businesses. And I'm delighted to be sitting here with Roz Kelly from Eco Active Events.
Hi, Sam.
Nice to see you. Actually, Roz is my sister. So we're doing a little interview because she also deserves a little bit of the limelight and a little bit about, we want to know a little bit about what she does. And I know Roz actually inspired me a lot in business, and she helped me when I was starting out. So I think it's important to also get your sister on the show. So hello, Roz. It's great to have you.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
So tell us a little bit about Eco Active Events.
So Eco Active Events is an online platform for people who love nature and travel, and people who want to find out more ways of living sustainably. It aims to inform, inspire and educate. So there's things like how to join climate action groups or save the planet, that kind of thing.
Okay.
To how to make recipes from wild foods. They do tend to have a slight alcohol edge on them, like sloe gin and elderberry liqueur, but you can also make boring cordials if you wish. As well as that, then it's an online booking engine, so people can go on and find events like foraging feasts. We have one coming up in October, for example.
Right.
And they can book online. It goes through me, and then the person who is holding the event basically gets all the cash at the end, less a small commission.
Ah, okay. So if people were in that space, for example, they were running an event that was, glamping or foraging or a walk or of some sort, or seaweed, looking for stuff like that. Like, they would have events and then they would put them on your website, and then people can find them through your site.
So basically, my background is in web design and tourism.
Right.
So I make it easier for a lot of these people who tend to sometimes be a little bit more hippie orientated, shall we say. And they may not really like doing marketing or resizing images for the web and so on.
Yeah.
So they would just tell me what they want and send it to me. They might have it online. I will reformat it and put it up on my own online booking engine. Brilliant. And then it all gets processed through me, and then it goes to them.
Brilliant.
Less a 10% commission.
So you're kind of taking out the hassle away from them, because a lot of them don't really want, the reason they're doing the eco-active events or type things anyways, because they love nature. They don't want to be online. They don't want to be doing all that stuff.
Well, as I'm sure you remember, back in 2013 when EcoActive started, you suggested that I do an eco tour of Ireland, which we did do. That, and it was a 10-day tour. I think I visited about 24 people. So from up in the top of a mountain in Kerry out to people with alpacas in West Cork.
Wow.
Seaweed baths, sea trails, all sorts of things, glamping and that kind of thing, shepherd's huts. It was a brilliant journey. It was really inspiring on a personal level, but what I really enjoyed was how people would use just whatever they had, their own skills. It could be yoga, it could be forest schools for kids, which is really growing in popularity now. And they would create a whole little business, but it's out in the middle of nowhere. And like that, they just want to focus on that. They don't necessarily, they might not even have broadband, it's not always great out there. Yeah. So I just take that away, that kind of part that they don't need to worry about. And I do all that promotion for them so that they can just supply their own service.
And do the stuff that they love and they're passionate about.
Yeah.
Very good. It's a great idea.
Yeah, thanks.
It's brilliant. And you've been going a while, and I know that you also do websites as well. And
yeah, so with my background is tourism and web design, and that's why I began EcoActive, because I couldn't find anything on foraging myself unless it was in England. And because I can make websites, I decided to make one.
Yeah.
So I do also offer web design. I generally work on a one-to-one bespoke basis with people. So if somebody has something in their head, they don't want to kind of the same look for everything, we basically get together and we find how to put what's in their head online.
Ooh, that's a really good skill as well, to take information out of someone's head and put it online.
Yeah, just download them.
Download the head. Okay, cool. I like that. I know that you've helped me a lot, especially when I started my first business, so thank you for that. And what would be the biggest issue that you see coming up time and time again when people come to you about websites?
The biggest issue is quite often people don't understand exactly what's involved in it. They think of it as something just to tick off their list, but it's your online shop window. It's something that you own. It's not Facebook or social platform, sorry, but
Yeah.
it is something that they can own forever, their domain, and it needs to be kept secure, it needs to be kept up to date, and it's somewhere that they can store all their files, documents, take online bookings, grow their sales. It's an incredible resource to have, and it's worth putting in the money, and the more so than the money is the actual content, you know, to really think about what you want there, and to use professional images and professional videos and so on, and get it out there, and you have it there forever, and you can update it and expand it, and it doesn't have to cost the earth. So I would always say, you know, even just have a chat with me if you're not sure about something, because I've seen people make a really stupid mistake and it's cost them thousands, and it could be as silly as registering their name without checking that it's available online first, or the different versions for the markets they need to go into, or that kind of stuff.
Right, okay.
Spelling, whatever.
Spelling, yeah, yeah. And images
surprised.
are really important as well, and content, but it's all about, isn't it? Like you say, the content, and, you know, if people are going to come on your site, it's like your shop window, as you say. So it's about putting as much in there that's going to make them want to get more information or contact you.
Yeah, and it has to look kind of modern, and obviously it has to be responsive on mobiles and tablets and so on. But say if you're walking along a main street and you see a dusty old shop with a couple of spiders and flies in the corner, you're not going to go in.
Yeah.
Whereas if you see a beautiful, clean, attractive, using colours and fabrics that you like, you might go in. So it's about making it as appealing as possible.
Yeah,
to
that's
people.
true. Yeah, okay, great. So, okay, we ask all of our guests the same questions, right? So one of them is, what was the best piece of advice you ever got?
Forgot about this one. Best piece of advice I ever got is...
It could be in business or life.
Yeah. I think maybe treat others as you'd like to be treated yourself, and you never know who you're talking to. So having worked in waitressing and all those things, and chambermaiding, everything throughout my life, you just never know who you're talking to now and who they'll be in the future. So treat everybody the same.
Treat everyone the same. That's really nice. Actually, what was your first job?
Travel agency.
There you go. So you had all of that experience, and it was kind of on the kind of only online thing at the time, really, wasn't it? The ITAA, is it? You know, the travel...
Irish Travel Agency Association. Well, I was working in John Cassidy Travel in Liffey Street back into 1990.
Jeez.
So, they're still going, and they have progressed. They have online.
Yeah, it's
moved that
amazing,
way.
isn't it, though? That was your first job. So you had the experience with the people, dealing with people and all of that as well. And what would be your biggest bit of advice you could give someone that is thinking of starting a business, that's watching?
I think do your research and see what other competitions out there and what it is that you can do better, and try and find, like for me, I have a huge love for the environment. I grow my own vegetables, I have a polytunnel, I'm studying biodiversity part-time, and that's why I love EcoActive, because it's all about nature, and nature's my main thing.
Yeah, brilliant.
So.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Roz, for
You're
coming
welcome,
in
Sam.
to be interviewed. And if anyone wants to get in touch with Roz, it's EcoActive.
EcoActiveEvents.com, and then the web design is howtobethebusiness.com, and that's all spelled properly, how to be the business.
Okay, thank you so much, Roz. Thanks everybody
Thank
for
you.
watching, and if you want to join the Women's Inspire Network and have support from other people just like you, go to women'sinspirenetwork.com.